Okay, now let's solve this following question that deals with complex numbers. We want to find a z in C such that the norm of z minus 1 is the norm of z. Okay, one way of solving this one is using algebra. We can use some geometry and find this one quickly, but we want to use algebra and using the definition of the norm and the conjugate, we're gonna see how to find those z's in C that would satisfy this equality. Okay, one thing that we know is that the norm here of z minus 1, or the norm of any complex number z, is the square root of z times z bar, the conjugate. Okay, squaring this number will give us z times z bar. Okay, here if we square both things, we're gonna have z minus 1 squared is z, the norm of z squared. Okay, now we apply this definition here. This would give us z minus 1 times z minus 1 bar is equal to z times z bar. Okay, we know that the conjugate of z minus 1 is the conjugate of z minus the conjugate of 1, which is 1. It's a real number. Its conjugate is itself. So we have z times z bar. Okay, using the multiplication as we do in the set of real numbers, we have z times z bar minus z bar plus 1 is z bar. Okay, we can cancel by z bar. Okay, and now to simplify the computation, we will let z be a plus ib, because any complex number can be written in this form, with ab in r and I squared is minus 1. Okay, we remember this one here. Okay, now we can solve using this writing of the complex number to find our z. Okay, here we have plug in z as a plus ib. We have minus a minus ib minus a plus ib plus 1 is 0, because we cancelled by z bar. Okay, let me see here. So here the conjugate is going to be a minus ib, and with this minus is going to be a plus. Therefore, we have minus 2a plus 1 is 0. That means a is 1/2. Okay, so that means our z can be written as 1/2 plus ib. Okay, and what's this one here? It's a vertical line that goes through 1/2 b, with b can be any number in R. So here this is 1, this is 1/2. So therefore in the complex plane, okay, my z is this one. Okay, so this is my z, it's 1/2, and b can be any. So this is the z that solves this equation here. Okay, so we can check by finding the norms. Okay, the norm of z given in this form, the norm is gonna be 1/4 plus b squared, the square root, and z minus 1, it's gonna be 1/2 minus 1 plus ib, which is minus 1/2 plus ib. And if I take the norm here, the norm is the real part squared plus the imaginary part squared, which gives me 1/4 plus b squared, and these two are the same. Okay, therefore the only solution here, so the z that solves this this equation is this one here. It's 1/2 plus ib with b a real number. Okay, so this is the solution. There is another way that we can do, which is based on graphing, okay, the norms, but this is easier, so we found the solution that we need. Okay, if you see any errors or mistakes, please let me know. Thank you again and enjoy the video. Thank you.